and they may have a chance to catch someone. They're right out in front, and that was just pinged out. Puppy caught a glimpse of someone, so they're aware of what's going on. They've got a few split off to the side. That's going to be Kuro and Funnick. Funnick actually taking a little bit of auto attack damage. Arrow, woohoo! Right underneath the arm, it looked like. And now they're going to collapse back onto him, knowing the Sacred Arrow's on cooldown. There's going to be a gush onto Excalibur, who's slow out of the gate. Going to glimpse him back amidst everyone. Puppy has yet to place a skill point. There's going to be a fantastic fissure, though. Funnick's going to be first blood, and now Kuro has to make a run. No! Brought down by the second Sacred Arrow. Trixie had just had it come off cooldown. At any rate, yeah, you have to play as if he's going to be there, and they've just gotten so much done in so many lanes. Even mid, the Meepo is winning. He's sitting at 38 CS to the 33 of Dendi right now.
And I'm not surprised at that at all. I actually think Dendi's doing much better than he should be. Because when you have early... Oh, here comes some action.
There's the Earthbind. There's the... Wow. Yeah. That was about as well executed as it possibly could have been. He had zero chance to react. Trixie already with the Midas up, as you had mentioned. He should be able to defend this. They have a glyph, and he may just go for the deny here. I think that's kind of going to be the plan. There's going to be a TPN, and let's see. Yep, looking for the deny, and did not manage to get it. There's going to be a Static Storm that catches Excalibur, but no kinetic field, so they managed to track down.
Like, Meepo is very, very scary if you don't shut him down on any player. But Excalibur, especially when you know he knows what he's doing.
We go, another shot at Dendi. There's going to be the global silence, the Earthbind. They didn't even need the silence. I don't know why they did, or why they used it. Take a look at the gold graph here in just a moment. Want to see if there's going to be a big reaction. TPN from Hani. Hani, yep, he decides to go ahead and spend his ulti. Puppy caught with that. Yeah, that's just a free kill. And Funnick was locked out from any way to help. And now they're going to jump on Kuro. Kuro going to end up dying as well.
It becomes so difficult because you think on paper, all we have to do is just kill one Meepo, but he's really freaking tanky, man. He's got 1,500 HP. Not to mention when you're as good as Excalibur as he is at playing this hero, it's very difficult to actually zone in on one Meepo. Yeah, Funnick's in a little bit of trouble. He does get the DB canceled, and he is dead.
He goes for the tower. No, actually, Silencer got the deny in front of him.
It doesn't. Oh, there's an arrow that's actually coming out, so they do know it's happening. So I don't know if Navi can really commit to this. They do have a tide. Oh, Trixie's in trouble. He's silenced down.
Oh, Excalibur's up on the high ground. He blinked and he got up there, and I'm not sure if that was intentional. Oh, he hits a three-man Earthbind. Trixie manages to make it to the high ground. Now Excalibur going to work. Arrow from the high ground. Trixie contributing with every bit of 10 HP. Puppy next on the list. He's down. Earthbind catches Kuro. Make it 3. Excalibur.
I'm even asking you, like, what does he do? Like, it's gonna have to be like a YOLO ult from Puppy, but look at his farm.
There's the rock. And
actually a lot of damage.
Yep, they're gonna try to come in. Funnick deploy. Yes, he manages to kill him off. And this is Navi's chance to turn this around. Fly's gonna be caught from behind. Fisher's there, but a big Echo Slam. Roshan even getting in the mix, but the follow-up is a little late in the coming. A lot of damage was done. They mech through it though, and now they're gonna be able to get at least one. Havos. Earthbind it down. Does he have the damage? He does. Ends up dropping it on the high ground. They manage to get Funnick as well. Funnick actually bought back. Arrow shot way wide. Puppy making a run for the tier 2. Nice attempt from Na'Vi. And they came very close to shutting them down, but they're not done. They're going to try to make something happen. Here's No Tail spotted. Trixie's on the low ground. Sacred Arrow in 1 second. He's hemmed in. Arrow not going to come. And looks like No Tail's just going to go ahead and eat it for the team while Meepo finishes off Roshan and now wants to move out. All things considered, that's a trade they'd be willing to make any day of the week. Trade a silencer for a Aegis on the Meepo.
Power is under attack.
And Fnatic ready to bring it down as well. There's a spot onto Trixie. He's using that haste rune, leaps out at the kinetic field, and will be able to make it back. Now they're going to engage again from the high ground and bringing down 2 again.
Oh my god.
Excalibur hitting the 2-man Earthbind, poof damage plus a fissure.
The Yasha into BKB, I suppose. Or maybe it's just a change in Yasha. I don't know. That'd be kind of weird, though. BKB is definitely good here.
Hang on. If they get Excalibur again here, they're going to be in pretty good shape. No, they're going to try to turn it around. Havos
global silence
is mech'd, and there's going to be the Static Storm. Havos blinks out. Excalibur so tanky. And Puppy trying to chase him down with the rest of the team. There's an Earthbind to slow it down, and he does manage to make it away a little bruised, but not dead. Now, Hani spotted in the river. Funnick hit with a fissure following the enchant totem. There's going to be a glimpse back onto him.
Oh!
And, it blinks away immediately.
Very well played.
Arrow. Oh, does connect on Havos. They may be able to collapse on him. That was from a long way away, and yep, Havos is dead again. Now they're going to try to turn it around. Havos, no, he blinks away. Woo, 1 auto attack. Not a fissure, just off. He's continuing to do what he can from a distance, but he is running with 20 HP.
This maybe you do. If he got like MKB on Team Meepo, he's not going it. But if he got MKB as he finishes a sheep,
hang on, Havos. Caught in mid, and yep, that's another one.
Oh god.
Meepo helped out by Fly and Trixie. And how many times has Havos died now? That's 9 deaths. He has died 9 times in a 24-minute game.
That is 4 + 4 + 1.
Yep, exactly. That is best left to those more knowledgeable than myself.
But
I would like to know the answer.
Up top, Puppy, he's in trouble. Here comes the Blinkton.
Down
from Excalibur, and Mech doesn't do anything against that. Very easy kill. He's level 24. Oh, he hasn't got it. He's 24 at 25. What a freaking noob, man.
How bad are you? Get good, son. They're going to smoke right out, and they want to try to get a kill. They're going to run up on Meepo, and yep, spotted out. He's caught. There's going to be an arrow. The global silence is there. They got to get some work done quick. No, the poof comes in behind him, but there's the Ravage to try to turn it around. Aegis is popped. There's a black hole, but immediately knocked out of it. Funnick dies on the high ground. Here comes the
got him.
But Trixie leaping ahead. Here's No-Tail chasing down Puppy. And they're continuing to try to chase down Kuro. He's going to manage to glimpse him back. Behind that, we see Havos doing what he can, and the TP out is effective. The rest of Fnatic a little spread out. They ended up trading 3 for 1.
That's actually pretty funny.
Dindy making a proposition. I will give you...
Dire's bottom tower.
That's not kind. That is not kind. Fly, give you 3 treasures.
That's actually pretty funny. But anyway, all right.
Here we go.
We're family friendly.
Dindy just got a greeting from Fnatic again.
Shouldn't be typing, bro.
Yep.
I didn't actually see it.
That was definitely a type death. that definitely was. He was standing in lane out here and was in the middle of that conversation and died. So, yep. Oh, never take it to all chat, kids. Bad things happen.
Oh, boy.
Bad things happen. 30 minutes. And, oh, now they're going to engage. Oh, there's the arrow that came from the absolute shoelaces. Able to track him down. Puppy caught on the high ground. There's a force staff to get him back. Now they're going to engage on the Havos. Havos doing what he can. Manages to blink on the fly. Fly eating a lot of damage. He gets off the chain frost, but does next to nothing. Havos is slowed. Finished off with the stifling dagger. Excalibur has an Earthbind. He's yet to throw
really
it.
Nice movement there. He's still probably going to die, but it was a nice try by Havos. He gets some really lucky crits right at the get-go after that Phantom Strike, I'll say that. But right there, that global silence is exactly how Trixie should have used it the last game. Just like no questions asked. He stunned him first, the arrow came out. It looked like he was dead to rights, but still you secure that kill. You secure that they're not going to have any other follow-up with that. And nonetheless, the top tower is getting pressured. It's about half HP. Excalibur, he's using space. He just goes right to mid, poofs right to mid to put a lot of damage on the mid tower too. So, yeah, Meepo, he's getting out of control.
He is gigantic. Just gigantic. Now Kuro, caught with the Earthbind. There's going to be a Static Storm and a Kinetic Field. They're trying to find a way to keep this going. Rockish drop. They may get Excalibur on the way out. One more auto attack might have been it, but the Force Staff to get 1 to safety. Here come the Necro Creeps, and all the Meepos heading back home. Only got to get 1 back to the fountain, and the rest will follow you. They've got a lot of their core items up. I mean, a mech pipe and all that, and that's nice. And a boast has got his BKB up. I mean,
sheep.
Yeah, this happens. There's a global silence, and I'll tell you what, the silences have been much more on point. There's going to be actually a turnaround as the BKB's there. Refresh on the global silence. Havos, do they have the
blink
damage?
away. He's still freaking silenced after the refresh.
Oh,
there
we go. Now they're going to catch him in a Static Storm Kinetic Field. Funnick on the outside of this. Didn't have enough mana for Ravage. Couldn't do anything. Now they're going to mech up the Meepos. Puppy next to drop. He's down. Havos has to go heal. He can't do anything right now. Way too low. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
The black hole was cast with an Earthbind in the air as it was being cast. Canceled it immediately. I actually canceled it before it was even really cast. It was like the worst possible timing. I don't think that was intended by Excalibur. If it was, he is just freaking next level. But yeah, I think it was just really unfortunate timing. It probably would have got canceled by anything for something anyway, because there's just so much shit to cancel it. But nonetheless, Tide Ravage wasn't used. I don't even know if it was on cooldown or whatever. But racks go down. Mission accomplished here finally for Fnatic as they approach what a nearly 30,000 gold lead is amassed, 20,000 experience for them. This is looking like GG territory.
Yep, Excalibur trying to take a run at the top racks as well. Has 1 Meepo caught, but that glyph is going to expire. And yeah, they're just going to resell out. And here we go. Let's see they're just going to go for it. Funnick's there. He ends up getting hacked into the Earthbind and a lot of poof damage. However, the Ravage does go off. All of Navi is there. They should be able to bring him down at the very least, but here comes the rest of Fnatic, chasing them away. And yeah, trying to see if they want to just make a run at it. There's a crit on the Stifling Dagger. There's going to be a glimpse that time, and No-Tail.
He got the racks, though.
Yep, brought
Mission accomplished.
Yep.
Oh, now Rod of Atos here up onto Big Daddy himself with another 1,600 gold in his pocket. He has double ulti in 110. Maybe they want to play it really safe. I think they can just crush Na'Vi and just run over them. Here we go, Na'Vi.
Yep, they're going to go for it. There's the global silence, though, right on point. They have to pull back and wait for their ultimates to refresh.
Oh,
I don't know if it's ready. Oh, Havos went in. There's a huge epicenter. A huge black hole, rather. Huge ravage to come out of it as well. And Fnatic helping to clean house. The Echo Slam, gigantic.
GG.
Yep, that's it. The epicenter is so big, or the Echo Slam's so big, I wanted to call it an epicenter. But yeah, big finish, a lot of fireworks down the stretch. And Fnatic, after winning a dominant Game 1, gave up Game 2, but able to repeat that dominance here in Game number 3. The Standin.Xcalibur continues to be a standout as he once again on Meepo.
I like that.
Puts out a performance worth remembering. What a series and what a game to close things out, my friend.
Absolutely.